Kid Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we'll check in with her right now.
Kid Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong, the Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Guys, back to you.
The Dukes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Appalachian State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And now to lead the offense, it's Malachi Singleton. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sells to fake. Got him quickly. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Going to try to get it himself. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Dukes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And onto the field comes George Pettaway. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. On the ground with the counter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got the 1st down. There he goes. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Give to the back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Churns into the pile. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. And the Dukes have their offense in high gear. The keeper on the option. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. They want to run this quarterback. Maybe some room here. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Dukes in the hurry-up. Looking for running room. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hands it off on the counter. Just smothered on the play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Drives inside. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air, it's Singleton. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to go up top on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's James. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Play action on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They'll need a bunch on second down. Send the tight end in motion. Right side, it's Sanchez. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brought down.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw one first. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get to him as he throws. And he almost had a pick. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Got him right there. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Villa. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Rush right in his face. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Not a lot of room to make this catch. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Trying to establish the run. Still on his feet at the 35. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Harrison. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the... And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Right side, it's Sanchez. He's stopped.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Out wide left, it's Sanchez. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. They kick it away on fourth down. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. They'll ride him again. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Keeps it himself. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They punted away on 4th down. Pulls it in at the 25. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. To the air, it's Singleton. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got a little space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Lewis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Timed him perfectly to knock him free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Hand it to the back. He's got enough. Breaks into the open. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long here. From the gun, running back on the move. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Working the ground game. At the 35, he's loose. Could be an alley. All the way! Touchdown, Dukes!
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his 1st rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the 1st drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The ride, turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Enough to move the chains. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's got it for a big play. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quick give. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's first and goal. He's looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. On the run, it's Lewis. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke taking on the Pitt Panthers. And it's the home squad with the first half lead on this juggernaut, and they're trying to make history today. Going to take a lot of discipline in this second half, but they're almost halfway home. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Sun Belt. Now over to your game in Boone. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Trying to get the corner. There he goes. Past the 50. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Running it to the right. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Right back to the well. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Keeps it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Slams ahead. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 5, set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Selling the fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got him on the RPO. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. On the return, he gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to get started. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Villa. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. From the gun, it's Lewis. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Turns it loose deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He wants to throw it. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
James Madison, 31, App State, 13. Number 96, set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Tells the run, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Keller. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down will open up the final period. Pulls it. Now the pitch. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Handoff again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The Dukes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Dukes! And the pummeling has started. That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th quarter lead.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Webb. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Left side is Lewis. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Makes the grab in their space. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down but not before he gets it to the 40. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Lewis. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Second and long here. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out wide right, it's Villa. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Sets his feet. It's Singleton. Working that wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Snapped on fourth down. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Using his feet. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They don't need a bunch on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. We've reached this 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the Dukes decide to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Quick give. It's Lewis. Pass to 6. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the first down. Takes off.
I mean, you see that sometimes with these quarterbacks, man. They are such good athletes, and they want to run them. But you know what they don't do in practice? They don't get hit very often. They wear a different color jersey, so sometimes you'll see them. Ball security, nice tackle down the field, getting the football out, making a play for this defense.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here.